Bine ați revenit la Spy-shop. Astăzi suntem aici la Motorline, în Barcelos, Portugalia, și o să fac o tură a fabricii, să vedeți toate secțiunile, fiecare automatizare în parte, și o să ne ajute managerul tehnic, Armindo.
Welcome, this is the bollards. We have now some parts that some works we already done, but we start with this PVC tube, arrives in 6 meters, and we cut with the measure that we want, because we have 3 models, 400, 600 and 800 bollards. After cut the tubes with exactly the measure, we make some works for the accessories. We put the guide inside and the tube is almost ready to use. This is another part, it's the base plate, will be on the ground. This is the motor support, only the motor will go here, and this is a guide for the cable. The cable is like a spiral, and the cable comes here around this small tube. The other parts, it's this tube arrives in the same situation, arrives in 6 meters. We cut it, it's cutted by laser, and make these air holes for the LEDs after. When it's working, this holes is to show the light, green, red or blue, depends the position of the bollard. Inside, we weld some supports to the motor, supports to the electronic, and this is to the mechanical stops. This small part, it's a guide with this measure. It's exactly the same measure that we have on PVC tube inside. And this is a guide that will work inside the tube. After we install the motor, depends, it's very easy to install the motor. The cable, it's already done. Like I said, this is a spiral cable, and the other tube, it's only a guide for this cable. After we put the motor right, now it's on place. After this,
The only difference is you cut the
yes, we cut this small part, because this part is from Linz motor, and this part will be bigger, and we don't need it. In this case, we cut it only to stay inside the bollard. After this, we start the other part of assembling. It's putting this here. We need put the guide in the right place. It's from this side. And now we need move the motor for the correct position. Now the motor is on place. We only need fix it here and assemble the other parts, the mechanical stops, and after the cables, and install the LEDs on top. Like you see, this is the final installation. Cables, everything connected. The motor is fixed. The mechanical stops with adjustment to when go down stays on same level, and this is only some support when you install the LEDs. Install the cables, careful, and this it's LEDs inside, and this part and this part will support every weight of the cars on top. Only screw it and it's ready. This is the bollard, completely ready, working, electronic parts connected, and now we only need push the remote and the bollard is working. Green when go down, and red when go up. If in this case, I don't know if I can do some force, but I don't have weight enough to reverse, but in case one car will touch on car and will reverse immediately, because the force maximum is 40 kilos. Normally we adjust it to 20, 30 kilos, no more. It's sensibility that we adjust on control board to don't damage the vehicles or damage another things. If somebody stays here, yes.
Yeah, finally.
After touching obstacle, they need to move up and down to find the exactly position. But now it's working again. Everything is tested and everything is proved before go outside. This electronics we adjust for sensibilities, we program their modes, we program the bollard. It's a product that goes completely ready. When you made the installation, you need careful because sometimes around here, no rocks, no stones, nothing. The better way is a base, depends of the measure. In this case it's a 400, but the hole on the ground can be bigger, depends the measure. For the 800, this hole will be 1.5 meters more or less. You need the base, solid base, to put on the ground. You need to create some tube to get the water outside. This is for the water. It's very important, a tube to get out the water. If you don't have to get out the water, you need to create a big hole with stones and small rocks to the water goes and don't stay inside on motor. After this, the better way to install it, it's sand. Here to here, sand, it's enough, and the last 5-10 centimeters with concrete, and it's a good installation for this product. If on installation we send this cable with 4 meters, in the installation, if you want the control board with more distance, careful, this cable needs to be more strong. Imagine if you want more 4 or 3 or 5 meters, it's okay, the same measure, but if for example it's 20 meters to install the control board distance, is better turn this cable more stronger. 4 millimeters, it's the good cable for this motor. Of course, if you want this working with more distance, you can use some antenna, external antenna, and you can get 60, 70, 80 meters, depends the interference on zone. After this, we can install one, and this is, but if you want, for example, 2, 3, 4, you can use one control board with the master and the other control boards with working slave mode. It means this receive the order and will give order to the other control boards. We only need 3 wires between every control boards to get the system master and slave. I only take out orders from here. This is the way out for LEDs, yeah. But I can get, the positive is common. Yeah. The negative, you have negative when closed in one place, when is opening is another, when is opened is another position, and this orders goes to the other control board, to the LEO and the LES, to open and close. But you can check on manual, we have the connections with master and slave. You only need to go to the menu, select this master, and the others every in slave mode. You program one by one the course, but this will be the master, for example, photo cells or safety systems, only on everything connected here, and after the orders for the other bollards is this control board that will give the commands for the others. The mechanical stops, the tubes for the motors, everything is here. After cut, this is the tube only cutted, but after go there and they paint. It's only to show that it's a final product with some painting. It's black, will be on the ground. It's not matter the color, but we choose the black color. and we paint everything.